I'm Rylan. I'm a minister of the gospel, and yeah, my partner and I today we saw some awesome things. You want to take Aaron again, and I'll take.
I'm gonna do the girl.
The girl. Okay.
Okay.
So there was a man who was driving a very nice car, and Bobbie just initiated the conversation with him, but then we ended up going into a long back and forth with him over time, and he's a psychiatric nurse, and we really, I mean, his heart was genuinely in conversation with us. He was genuinely open to the gospel, to the power of the blood, the power of Jesus' stripes for our healing, and he received, you know, I suggested a book, and just
receiving, yeah,
you know, a church suggestion to come. And you know, even to contact us if he had questions, and we kept seeing him up the block at these different places, and we were like, what's going on here? And then we realized that he's a psychiatric nurse dishing out opioids, is what it looked like on the street. But there was just, I just felt in the spirit that we just ignited something in him in terms of a peace and just like a knowing that there's more. So I just have the faith that the seeds and the watering that were planted are going to bring forth his salvation truly.
Yeah. So today, something that stood out for me was we went out to a children's outreach, and I don't really work with children, but I was like, okay, I committed to this, I'll come. And Jesus just wrecked me, just completely wrecked me. There was this little 4-year-old girl that was Muslim, and we were on we had a red carpet for the children. We were walking, we were prophesying over them, and then the father was like, oh, they're not gonna believe they're Muslim. You know, they're my daughters, they're not gonna believe they're Muslim. And then the little girl was praying with one of the outreach ministers and was asking, you know, what does she see? And she was actually explaining that she saw Jesus was right in front of her, and that he had bright eyes and brown hair, and he's tall, and she was explaining Jesus, that he was like standing right in front of her. And then right when her father was trying to call her away, and she goes, oh yeah, and he's fighting all the bad guys for us. And it was just, I just got wrecked, and it just really brought me to repentance, to ask the Lord to forgive me of my unbelief as a Christian. And here's this Muslim little girl like encountering heaven and the God that's real, present now, and it was so beautiful, and I could feel it, and I could feel my heart come alive again and breathe again. And so I'm humbled by it, and it was beautiful. It was a really beautiful encounter.